Team, welcome to your abs, buns, and guns. For class today, you're going to need a pair of light to medium dumbbells, so that'll mostly be for your upper body section. You have your ankle weights, they're going to be on for the whole class, so you can go ahead and put those on. And if you have it, a resistance band is going to be off to the top of the mat. So later on, we're going to use all three of these pieces of equipment at the same time. If it's too much with the ankle weights and the resistance band, you can just opt in for one. As always, grab a playlist either from my Spotify or from yours that you love, and let's get started. So you're gonna come onto all fours, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips, and just starting with basic cat-cow breathing. On the inhale, drop the belly down, taking the gaze up. Exhale, round and curl, bring the chin in towards the chest. Two more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, leading with the tailbone, drop the belly, opening up. Exhale, again, lead with the tailbone, scoop the hips under, push through shins, push through palms. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Come back to neutral spine, nice flat back. Take the right hand behind the head, elbow goes wide. You're gonna pull the elbow down towards the opposite forearm and then push and pull the arms apart. Left palm down, right arm goes up. Inhale down and exhale as you twist open. You can also change up the breath pattern. You're gonna be here for about 20 seconds. Keep moving. I'm gonna turn and face this direction. So just so you can see from another angle, keep the shins planted and the hips have to stay square. So just because you're rotating open doesn't mean the hips get to rock, get to shake, or slide open the hip. You're looking for rotation through the thoracic, mid-back, through the spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach down, grab the dumbbell in the right hand. Send your left leg back. Keep the shoulders and hips square down towards the floor. Right arm reaches forward, bicep next to ear, pull down, row, dumbbell towards the hip. One reach, one row. You're gonna be here for about 30 seconds. Press down firm your right shin and your left palm into the mat. Think about lengthening through the spine, top crown of the head, pushing all the way back through the heel. Maybe pull the toes back. Activate left side glute, hamstring, and then feel the lat engage into the back. Feel the shoulder plug down back body. Keep moving. About 10 more seconds. Stable. Pull the abs in and up for 5. Bicep next to ear. 4, 3, 2, row, dumbbell to hip. Last one, reach forward. Just start to pulse. Opposite arm and leg. If this is going to be too much with the dumbbell, I want you to put the weight down, thumb up. You're going to open laterally and close. Pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep moving. 20 more seconds left to go. With or without the dumbbell. Again, you're moving laterally, right arm side, left arm side, and then squeeze back in towards center line. Open, 2, 3, 4, bring it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set, out, 2, 3, 4, pulls it in, 4, 3, 2, last one, right palm down. You're gonna open up the left knee, start to circle the hip. So if you can, you didn't even drop the left leg. If you're looking for more challenge, right hand is gonna come to your left shoulder. You're drawing the knee down, back, side, and in for 5, 4. Keep the hips, shoulders square, abs on tight. 3, 2, reverse circle, take it back the other way. Maybe palm goes down for the first couple of circles so that you can really explore your range of motion here in the hip. Once you have it locked down the core, right hand bounces to left shoulder, just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Right palm down. Option to walk the hand slightly forward. Bring the knee in towards the nose and then kick it back. Lengthen back. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Option to stay here. Option to add, almost like a seesaw little push-up. Round, curl, lengthen, chest to floor. Maybe the leg goes a little bit higher. Really squeeze the booty, squeeze the glutes. Draw the elbows back in and towards the hips. Pushing with the back, keeping the core tight. Using breath and movement together. So you have to shift forward, chest down, leg up. Reverse it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, lengthen, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Open up the knees and the toes to touch. Hips back towards the heels. Take a quick little child's pose. Stretching out the back. Hips are sinking back. We move from this position, moving cat-cow. Rounding through the spine. Inhale as you arch, send the hips back. Exhale, pull with the palms. Round your body forward. Inhale, arch. Hips lead back towards the heels. Round. Pull the arms over the shoulders. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Moving through the body. Moving through the breath. Let's do 2 more. Finding connection into the spine. Articulation. Last one, finishing up back in the center. This time take the left hand behind the head, lower the left elbow to the right forearm, and then pull the arms apart. So I'm gonna push down with the right hand and pull the left elbow up towards the ceiling. Eyes are just gonna follow the elbow. And think about really rotating from this mid-back, really opening up through the spine, through the chest, but leaving the left hip pointing down towards the floor. Just about 10 seconds left to go. We're not here long, but just starting to find movement and breath coordinating together. Rotation through the spine, releasing tension in the upper back for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach down, grab the dumbbell in your left hand. This time send the right leg back, keep the hips square, squeeze the glute. Already, right away. Booty is on. Left arm, reach forward. 1 reach, 1 row. You're here for about 30 seconds. Again, as you reach the arm forward, plug the shoulder down into the back. So sometimes the tendency is for that shoulder blade to come up out of the pocket. I want you to plug it down into the lat. Pull back is still in a hover. You row, dumbbell towards hip. Again, not towards rib cage. Really easy to find your dumbbell here. Pull it back. 1 reach, 1 row. Once the arm is locked in and you feel the engagement, you're gonna press down through the left shin, the right palm. Even weight between the 2 points. Keep the core tight. Pull the abs in and up. Final 10 seconds. Elbow pull back. You should feel booty and back. A little bit of shoulder. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Reach the arms forward. Little pulse, little lift. Arm and leg work together. Again, if it's too much on the shoulder, having that little bit of weight, totally fine. Just reach the arms forward. Dumbbell down. You're pulsing out for 4. And in for 4, moving laterally. So this might be a really small movement just to a diagonal, front, left diagonal, back, right diagonal, or if you have the capability, you're gonna pulse out and really take the left arm and the right leg as far to the side as you can on those 4 counts, on those 4 little pulses. You're here for about 20 more seconds. You should feel the side obliques, especially on the right side, start to engage as the right leg comes out because you're gonna stabilize to hold the weight of the leg, then pulse and squeeze in. Again, squeeze glute in order to lift. So I wanna look for connection between the mind and the muscle. Which muscles need to contract, which need to engage in order to lift and make the action happen. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Left palm down right away. Open up the right knee. Start to make your really, really big circles. Push back through the heel. So you'll feel hamstring here, hamstring and glute open up. So this rotation, externally rotating from the hip, pulling it back into parallel. Option to take the left hand off. Tap it to the right shoulder, a little bit more core. Make sure you're leaning to the right and not falling off to the left side. Reverse the circle, take it back the other way. Maybe left hand down just for the first few reps. You find the full range of motion. Then bring the left hand to the right shoulder to fight for it. Little finish of the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the leg lifted. Left palm down. Exhale as you draw the knee in. Inhale as you extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach out. Find some length. So almost like an accordion, you pull both ends in towards each other. And then they both open and fall out. Option add, push up, lean forward. Chest, down towards the mat. Long back of neck. Spread the fingertips wide. Push through the palms. And then little seesaw, leg high, chest low. Inhale, extend back. Chest to floor, option to add the push-up. So you can always stay with the knee in towards the nose and just extending back. Or if you need to, you walk the hands forward and you add the push up. You're here for about 15 more seconds. Really feel the movement of the spine, and then feel the engagement through the core, front, side, and back. Feel the lats as you push the floor away. Squeeze the booty, take the leg high, chest down for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, release it down. From here, you're gonna grab your dumbbells, turn to face the side of your mat. You're gonna hover your hips over your heels. So I want you to leave the bum off the heels, but you will come down to that hover every time. And the goal here is to light up and load the hamstrings and the glutes. Grabbing both of your dumbbells, you're gonna come to the middle of your mat, hover the hips over the heels, press, lift the hips, come back to the hover. You're gonna take your right hand down, left arm up, and left leg out to the side into a side kick. So you come back, hover, press, hover, lean to kick. Down, lift, down, lean and kick. Hover. So again, you're loading up hamstrings, glutes every time. So I want you to create tension through the back side of the body. Squeeze the glutes and the hips forward as you press at the top, biceps next to ears. Come back to your hover, then reach the right arm down and long away from you so that you can come shift over, shoulder stacked right on top of wrist, leg is extended, leg and hip parallel. 30 seconds left. You're here about halfway, so 60 seconds total. And really think about shifting the weight back into the back arm. Yes, and you stack arms right one on top of the other. Make sure you're loading hips, hamstrings every time. You go from the hover, press, hover, extend, hover, press, hover, extend. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, last one. Hold it there, hold it there. Keep the leg up, keep the arm up, bring the left knee in and extend. You're staying down on the palm and the shin. Option to get rid of the dumbbell, just move it out the way. You're here for 60 seconds. Knee in, extend. Draw the knee in, and you want to make sure that your heel is not kicking in towards the glute. So we don't want to fold the knee that much in this position. You're trying to create a nice 90-degree angle. Shin parallel forward, pull back. Knee comes in about hip height, does not need to come all the way in towards the chest, and then extend and kick it back in line with the body. With or without the dumbbells is going to be up to you. Almost there. Push down through bottom palm, reach up long with the top arm. You're gonna feel the side body, the obliques engage here. Definitely getting hips, glutes for 5, 4, 3, ooh, it burns, 2, last one. Release the leg down. Get rid of the dumbbells. Turn the upper body so it's facing the back. So you're gonna square it off. Picking up the right leg, bend to extend, find your 3-legged dog. Drop the shin, rotate the body open, 1 lift, side leg lift, 1 lower. So again, right leg is gonna pick up and back, bend to extend, lower control, drop the shin, rotate the body open, lateral, 1 lift, 1 lower. Palm down, 3-legged dog. Kick, drop, open, lift, lower. 1 lift and drop, open, close. So you're going from a squared off position to the mat in the 3-legged dog kick, and then opening to the side. Stacking shoulders and hips. The leg stays parallel. Squeeze glute max on the 3-legged dog kick, and then glute medius, maybe side more of hips. 20 seconds left to go. Push down through the palms, stabilize through the shoulders. 1 kick, drop with control, lift, lower. Really extend through the legs, through the top of the head. Find the opposition. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release it down. Come back to the center. Make sure the dumbbells are out of the way. All you're gonna do is shift from side to side. Okay, you're coming back to that hover again. Hips right on top of the heels, reaching right arm back, extend, and then swing back through center and side to side. So you're here for 60 seconds. And I really want you to be relaxed, like release it, and then catch and hold. Relax, catch and hold. Relax, hit the position. Drop, catch. Again, loading backside of the body so that you can spring off. Reach towards the back and the front of your mat so you can really shift the weight into the palm. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hips. About halfway done, 30 seconds. Should feel like a little rocking sensation from side to side. And then catch, hold, catch, really stick it, extend. 20 seconds. Oh, you should feel the burn in the booty. Burn in the booty is happening. We're going into it. We're going into the pain cave, yes? Butt on fire. You got 10, 9, keep it up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Rested there. From here, shift back to all fours. Tuck the toes, just find downward facing dog. Pedal at the knees, bend right to left. You're gonna walk the hands back towards the feet. Grab your dumbbells, bend your knees, roll all the way up. All right, from here, just step to the top of the mat. I want you to grab your resistance band and you're gonna place it on just above the knees, so about an inch or two above the knees. So now you've got weight and resistance, and then rack your dumbbells, bring them into the center. Feet go wide. You're setting up for your squat position, shoulder distance, push the hips back, stay low, you're walking. Just 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to the back of the mat. Once you get there, you walk to the top. You're here, full 60 seconds. So I want you to think about keeping the weight back into the heels. You're not gonna lift the toes, but the more that you can pull the hips and weight back, you're gonna get more activation through the back side of the body. So more hamstrings and glutes and less into the quads. You will still get lots of quads because you're in a squat, but think about the booty engaging and taking some of that weight off. About halfway done, 30 seconds. Just staying low, keeping shoulders down and chest lifted, tall through the spine. Keeping the weights in towards heart center or racked on the shoulders if you've got heavier dumbbells. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stand up, inhale, exhale, push the hips back down, right leg only. Little pulse, resistance on the band. Stay low, I'm gonna turn, face you, so it's your right leg. Pulsing out to the side. You're gonna keep the foot planted as much as possible and think about pressing out from the hip. So it's not the knee pushing out. This is the hip rotating, finding that external rotation and pressing, driving out for 10, 9, 8, 7, stay low, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay in the squat, left leg, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, pulse out, out. As the left leg pulses out against the resistance band, you're gonna make sure that your right knee does not pull in. Yeah, so both knees drive out, but left leg from the hip actively pressing, rotating. You're here for 8, 7, both legs in 6, 5, 4, hips back, 3, 2, sit low in the chair, both legs, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. The break is coming after this, so it's 90 seconds. Yes, straight of work, you'll be okay. Push through and fight for it. 20 seconds, push out, resistance. Think about squeezing those two sit bones together. More through hips and glutes, more. Push it back for 8, 7, 6, hips low, sit it down, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, stand it up. Shift the weight to the left leg. I'm gonna turn this way. Weight is on the left leg. You're coming into a half squat position. Bend your left knee. Again, push the hips back. Right leg is going tap and pull back in. Back, center, back. You have the option to either send the leg straight back behind you in line with the hip, or little external rotation and open the leg to the back right corner, back diagonal. So you pick the place that's gonna work for you, but your left leg is not moving. Again, pull the knee back, stack it on top of the ankle if you can. So I don't want knee going forward. Pull the butt back. It's gonna give you more activation. Option to keep the foot hovered and maybe it doesn't touch the floor. If it's heavy, put it back down, just tap it. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. You're running the arms, squeeze, bicep, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, back and hold, both arms are up, lift, tap, and lower. Pick up, leg, squeeze, booty, down and up, down and up. Option to add, pump of the arms, yeah? So you can add a little tricep lift. Stay bent in your left leg, tap, lift, down, up. Woo. You've got about 20 more seconds to go. 20 more seconds. Stay tall through the spine, push the hips back, straighten out the right leg, squeeze the glute, lift it up, pulse it. Here for 15. Option to keep the leg lifted, little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, fight through that burn. 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Ooh, release it down, release it down. Dumbbells to the top. You can step off of your band. We don't need this for the next section. We'll come back to it. Plant your palms, step back. So dumbbells are off to the side. You've got 10 reps of each, then 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. We're gonna cycle through that. Starts with your push-ups, then you have shoulder taps, then you have front raises. I'll do it with you to get you started. Going option in your plank or on the knees. 10 push-ups. Shoulders right on top of the wrists, squeeze, hips, glutes. You're on in 5, 4, core tight, 3, legs tight, 2. Here we go. Down and up, full range for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze the center, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the plank, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, drop the knees. So each arm counts as one. Shoulders back and down, raise the arms, shoulder height, slight bend in the elbows, core tight, glutes tight, 7, 6, 5, shoulders are gonna burn, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release the dumbbells, back in. We go for 8 reps, setting up high plank in 3, high plank in 2. Here we go, down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Take your hips with you. 4, 3, push with the back. 2, last one, hold the plank. 8, 7, hips quiet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, burn through the arms. This is the only upper body section, so we just get through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Woo, we're back in the pain cave. Shoulders over wrists. Here we go. 6 reps. Here we go. Down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the plank. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Grab the dumbbells. Front raise. 6. With control. 5. Don't let the dumbbells drop. 4. Don't let it touch the legs. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, last 2 rounds. 4 reps. 4 reps. Shoulders are on fire. Here we go. 4, 3. Bang it out. 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. 4 reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Last set. Right into it. 2, 1. Hold it. 2, 1. Last set. 2, 1. Woo. Release the dumbbells. Hands go down. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees. Little bend right to left. Shoulders on fire. Walk it out. Feet go to hands. Step back into your band. Back in. We have the other side. Best news and worst news ever. Grab your dumbbells.
You're gonna stand up. This time you turn, face the side of the mat. Stepping to the middle of the mat, you're gonna stay facing to the side. Feet again back into your squat position, shoulder distance. Rack the dumbbells, connect the weights. You have one squat into leg lift. Option, maybe no press, right? So you squat low, stand tall, brush the leg out, keep it parallel, back to the squat. You're alternating sides. So I can hover, press, hover, and then step a little bit wider. Hover, press, hover, step wide. Option to add the press at the top, biceps next to ears, standing tall, maybe elbows can tap the knees, tap the thighs. You get so low in your squat, you're about halfway there. On that standing press, keep moving, make sure booty's not going back and rib cage is not flaring out forward. Hips underneath you, squeeze the bum, close the ribs. Almost imagine you're spiraling the arms. Final 15 seconds here. Almost done with the band. Almost, not quite, but you got 2 more after this. You know what's coming. Last 5, 4, push down through the supporting leg, standing leg. 3, 2, last one. Top of the mat, shift the weight to the right leg. Bend your knee, come into your half squat. You're tapping back, forward, back. You wanna keep resistance on the band as much as you can. And the arms are almost like you're running in slow motion. That's kind of what it feels like. Slow motion running. Sink the hips back. So again, not hips forward and underneath you, but I need the butt back. There's a slight forward lean through the upper body, through the chest. So almost like you're bent over position on the diagonal, hinging at the hips to send the butt back. Option to keep the leg hovered, pull in, hover, in. The leg again can go straight back in line with the hip or on the back left open diagonal. So maybe more external rotation, more of like a dancer's arabesque. For 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, there's a fire in this right glute. Here we go, hold it back, lift and lower. So this does not need to be fast. The arms can be still, or you can add the pulse. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Bend low into right leg. Stay in your half squat. The tendency is you're gonna try to stand up. I want you to sink low and sink it back. 20 seconds, about halfway there. So this is not a full minute here, it's about 45 seconds. Lift, lower. Option to add, arms up, little tricep pulse. Option to keep the leg lifted and just pulse it up. Finish it off. You're here for 10, 9, squeeze, 8, lengthen, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, balance, 2, 1. Woo. Release. Dumbbells go down top of the mat. Bands get to come off, finally. Bands are off. From here, plant your palms, just step back. Flow through vinyasa, high to low push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Drop to your knees. You're gonna rotate to the side. Grab your dumbbells again. And we go the other side. You've got your dumbbells. You're gonna hover again, the hips over the heels. This time you're gonna be shifting up, forward, so you have your press, your hip thrust. Come back to your hover and then plant your left palm, extend your right arm and your right leg. So right arm goes up to the ceiling, right leg goes parallel. You have hover, press, hover, extend, drop, hip and press, drop, extend and stack. Keep moving. You're here for a full minute. So again, I'm going to slow this down, but you're going to keep flowing this. Hips hover on top of the heels so they do not touch because now you've released all that built up tension. I need that nice lower, that nice hover, and it's almost like you can spring out of this position. So you're getting some power from that spot to spring forward and up. You reload and then spring and get super, super long. You got about 20 seconds left to go. With or without the dumbbells, yeah? So if the arms, shoulders not working for you, get rid of the weights and just focus on the movement. Maybe you slow it down and hit each position super, super tight. 15 seconds left to go. Or you pick up the pace and you flow fluid from one to the next. The transition between that point A to point B is going to be just as important as hitting the position itself. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold. Left palm is down, right leg is lifted, bring the knee in, extend, kick back. You want to imagine almost like there's a little table or a stool underneath the leg, and you're just sliding it forward and sliding it back. So you're not gonna let this leg dip down as much as you can. Yes, keep the shoulders stacked, one on top of the other, hips stacked. You're about halfway done. 30 seconds left to go. Really push down through the right palm, engage through the right side body, through the obliques. You can even wrap the left arm underneath to make sure that you're staying lifted and that you're not dropping down. So engage through the core, pull the abs in and up. I want you to imagine almost like somebody wrapped a seat belt around your waist. Yes, and that whole thing lights up, pulls in, extend and kick back, squeeze the booty, the hips. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the leg, get rid of the dumbbells if you still have them. All you're gonna do is square the hands and shoulders off to the floor. This time, left leg goes up and back, pivot on the back ball of the foot, kick to extend, lower, drop the shin, rotate the body open, one lift, one lower, palms down. Get on the back ball of the foot, leg, extend up and back, full extension, palms to toes. Drop the shin, open, lift, lower. Again, pace is up to you. You got about 45 seconds left to go. Making sure that you put this foot, back down to the ball. So you need ball of the foot in order to pivot and shift the weight, the body. It's gonna open, then square off. 3-legged dog kick, hips high. Use the core to pike the hips. Leg bend to extend and then bend to lower. Open, straight leg, lift to lower. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, pull it in, both knees back in. You're going from side to side. Stay with the back foot, top of the foot, resting on the mat. Hover the hips, you're on in 3, 2, shift the weight back and side. So we've been here before. I'm gonna slow this down, you're gonna keep going. You hover, shift, really shift the weight. Reach back, top, crown of head goes one way, toes go the opposite direction. Moving through center, again, load the hamstrings and the glutes so that you have something to spring off. And reach long, arm away from body, reach towards front and back of mat. If you try to go right next to you, it's gonna be really weird coming into that position. So you have to reach away and shift your body weight. You got about 20 seconds left to go. Again, relax and then catch. Swing through, catch. Almost has a little circular action to it as you load it up. And then extend through the body. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job, you guys. You're gonna sit on the hips, swing the legs out in front. Reach forward, just take your dumbbells with you. We got a little bit of core and planking to finish it off. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you all roll all the way back. Come down halfway. Little pulses at the top. You're going for your ab prep. Sliding the dumbbells towards the knees. You make contact with the thighs. Hips press into mat. Low back press into mat. Looking for that front hip to rib connection. Navel in towards the spine. Abs in and up. Breathing laterally through the sides of the ribs into the back. Keep the belly on tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, release. Send both legs up towards the ceiling, flex the toes, inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna reach the dumbbells for the toes. Only here, 20 seconds. This is just a little prep for the core before we go into our planking. Yes, that's our main core section. Last 5, 4, really lift head, neck, shoulders. 3, 2, last one, release. From here, get rid of the dumbbells, hug the knees in. You've got 3 little rock and rolls. So we've prepped the core. It's ready to go. If it's not, get it ready. Come into your high plank position. So you're rocking from your short plank to your high plank. You got 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. We've got 3 drills. Your final drill, however, will be a full minute. So you're going in 5, find your high plank in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Walk in short plank, back to your high plank. Switch, short plank, high plank. Keep the shoulders stacked right on top of the wrists. Make sure when you walk in that your booty's not lifting, yeah? So I don't wanna see this. I need to see the hips stay low. And you just walk the knees forward, underneath the hips, underneath the belly. Walk back, squeeze the glutes. Walk forward, walk back. Pace is gonna be up to you. Does not need to be fast. Plug the shoulders into the back. Make sure you're not rounding too much. It's very easy to dome. That's a different exercise. I want you to remain flat and neutral through the spine as much as possible. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop it down. You're gonna stay in your short plank. You got a 15-second rest. Level change. We go forearms to palms. In the short plank, knees off the mat in 3, tuck the toes, 2, here we go. Squeeze the glutes, right forearm, left, right palm, left. Alternating the lead arm. Forearms, palms, forearms, palms. The elbow is gonna replace where my palm is. Boom, boom. Then to come back up, my palm replaces where the elbow is. And I push with the back. Forearm, palm, forearm, palm. You got about 20 seconds left to go. Keep the knees low. Again, booty's not high up in the air. That's not a plank position. That's a down dog. That's a piked position. I need knees just a few inches off the floor. You're here for 8, 7, core tight, 6, 5, squeeze the glutes, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release, drop the knees. Woo. Last one, you're going from the belly. You're gonna push to a high plank, walk or hop to your short plank, back to your high plank in 3, 2, here we go. High, short, high, chest to floor. High plank, short plank, high plank, chest to floor. Modification, walk in, just like you did on your first rep, walk back, drop your knees, lower your chest, lift the chest, lift the knees, walk in, walk back, drop knees, drop chest. You can flow that a little bit more, almost like a wave, down and up. Squeeze the elbows, back towards the hips, advanced, boom, chest to floor, keep the knees lifted, push, short, high, chest taps, push with the back, short, high, 15 seconds. I like the wave. It flows really nice. Here for 10, 9, 8. Finish it off. This is it. Final drill. We cool down after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Rest it there. From here, just bring the chin back down onto the mat. Bring the feet, legs together, tops of the feet into the mat. Squeeze the elbows in and back like little grasshopper wings. Lengthening, strengthening the low back. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Does not need to come high, but think about lengthening the tailbone. So all too easily when we do these exercises, we tend to arch through the back, and you'll see that that lifts the tailbone and the booty. So I want you to lengthen, press the hips down, tailbone reaches long, and then you lift and lower. So you're using the muscles of the back, front, side, and back core to lift you up, not the hands, and lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Open the feet a little bit wider. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Now you can press into the hands. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, push into the hands, maybe straightening the arms, coming up into your full cobra. And then lower with control. Making sure that you're not dumping into the lower back. Keep the length that you built. Last 2. Last one. From here, just send the hips back towards the heels. Take quick child's pose, knees wide, toes touch. Maybe a little rock side to side to feel the stretch through the back. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, sink. Walk the hands back towards the knees. You're gonna sit on either hip, swing the legs out in front. You get to take the ankle weights off, and then we finish our cool down, the rest of it. So ankle weights get to come off. Always the best part of class. Place them off to the side. From here, you're gonna lay flat on the back, palms down, walk the heels in close to the glutes. Little opening through the chest. Peel the hips up off the floor. Press down through the arms, through the palms, maybe even interlace the fingers. Really stay open through the chest. You're creating your bridge, almost like a little wheel, little mini wheel, but this is your bridge shape. Yeah, so in Pilates bridge, you would drop the sternum and make a straight line. In your yoga bridge, I really want you to open and create the back bending, the extension into the spine, open through the chest. One more, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, roll all the way back down. From here, just extend both legs, extend both arms, take a breath. Exhale to release it, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Send the right leg up towards the ceiling, little hamstring stretch. Flex and point the foot. We don't always stretch the hamstrings as much as we should. So we want to send love to the backs of the legs. We worked a lot of posterior chain. From here, opening the right leg out to the side, out to the right side. Right hand has it, left arm goes across. Maybe left hand on left hip. So if you notice that this hip is coming up in order to get the leg low, I'd rather you keep the leg high, press both hips down, and feel the opening through the hips and the stretch through the back of the right leg. From here, bend your right knee in, left hand guides it across the body, supine twist, gaze over right shoulder. I always put supine twisting or seated twisting into my cool downs because of all the benefits that it does for the spine. So it hydrates or aerates the discs that are in between the vertebrae. So important for spine health to incorporate twisting, side bending, and back bending. Better for posture and awareness. Bring the legs back in. This time, hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Left heel goes up. Flex and point, little hamstring stretch. Make sure your tailbone, your whole spine is lengthening. Hips anchor into the mat. It's not about where you can get the leg. Trust me, I used to be able to get that thing over my head. Not so much anymore. And that's fine. So I'm just living with where I'm at. Taking the left leg off to the side. So now you have external rotation. Think about spiraling the inner thigh towards the ceiling. Anchor through the right hip and right leg. Bending the knee, bringing the leg back in. Right hand guides the left knee across the body. Supine twist, gazes over left shoulder. You can T or cactus the arm, whatever is more comfortable, as long as you can leave both shoulders on the mat and let the weight of the legs wring out the spine in your twist. Inhale, come back through center. Hug both knees in. 3 little rock and rolls, forward and back. Full length of the spine. On your last one, extend both legs out in front. Hands come back behind you. Option to bend your knees. Modification, feet flat on the floor. Otherwise, toes to the floor. Hands back, fingertips face forward. Inhale, lift the hips, let the head fall back. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, up and hold. Send the toes down towards the floor. Lengthen through the backs of the legs. Gazes up, chin in towards. Last one, lower down. Crossing at the ankles. We're gonna finish with just a few little circles. Ooh. Maybe release any tension that you're still holding onto in those hips. Reverse the circle, take it back the other way. Movement and breath. Bring it back in towards center. Shoulders stacked right on top of the hips. Exhale, empty out. Big inhale, breath, circle, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms press to the top. Exhale, draw the hands in, down to heart center. Bow the head, close the eyes. As always, you take the moment to honor your body, yourself, your practice, and just see what you were able to discover for yourself on your mat. Yeah, what things did you find outside of the physical? How does it make you feel mentally when you stick to a goal? How does it make you feel when you follow through on something that you say you're gonna do, right? So the actions and words need to go together. So a lot of talk does not always mean results, but words, believing it, saying it out loud leads to the action, to the intention. You have to follow through with something, and then you see the benefits, and then you see the results. So know that your words, your actions have a massive impact on your life and the world around you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.